It's once again time to talk about our favorite subject. Well, not really, but I have to talk about it because and I know it's been almost a month here, and I've just been busy. But the kind of conduct that's going on at some of these committee meetings is pretty outrageous, and part of the reason why I don't really participate in them anymore. Honestly, they don't even deserve to hear me speak. That's the way I feel about it all because they don't really care what we have to say anyway. They're there to serve Wall Street, and to allow the kind of language and an absolute hatred that's going on at some of these meetings is ridiculous. And you know what I'm going to be talking about here first. Andy Quito, once again, speaking. How do they somehow keep allow? It's like, well, they allow the other guy. What's his name? And he's always first too. Murray Bowden, talking about train horns and stuff every damn time. But this is not only needless personal attacks and harassment. And the MTA, again, they know I can't afford a lawyer, so that, well, they think they can just allow this to happen. One of these days I'm going to get a lawyer and I'm going to sue over this because this is absolutely ridiculous. So this time it got even worse. So we're going to listen to what Andy Quito had to say last month at the MTA board meeting.
Our next speaker is Andy Quito.
I meant Long Island Railroad Committee meeting, all right? That's what I meant.
Followed by Jack Nuremberg.
Hey, good morning, guys. Thank you for putting me ahead of so yeah, you guys pushed me around again all the way to the back of the line. But yeah, let's get onto the Long Island Railroad. Why are the escalators and elevators are broken at that station?
So he's talking about Jamaica, and he's talking about the video I made, and now he's trying to take credit for making a complaint about it when I was the one who actually made a complaint about it and made a video about it. Now he's just copying and using my video and basically saying that, well, yeah, the escalators and elevators are broken. Yeah, it's unacceptable.
This is just absolutely despicable for a main station like Jamaica. Escalators and elevators broken everywhere, and we got homeless just hanging around. A lot of them are mentally ill. Why you guys don't partner yourself with the Port Authority to get them out and get everything fixed up? It's just completely unacceptable. And there's a lot of creepy people that hang around there, including Pine Power Alive, John Mitch.
Yep, there you go. He's allowed to do that, right? It's amazing, right? It really is.
Hanging around there, creeping out, just like they did yesterday. Gotta go.
No, I was filming the video. He's upset because I took the video of the Jamaica. I mean, really?
Go to 129.
There you go. He put my address up there. He leaked my address in front of the live board. That's right. And they can't cut him off. They can't cut him off and say, they don't even say anything.
You gotta go and get this. It's just very, very unacceptable. Very, very creepy.
They don't recommend him. They don't reprimand him. They don't say anything.
They're just hanging around too much. So yeah. Lastly, we gotta get to the 10% discount. It's just another con way to screw us over. It should be $145 a monthly city ticket. And why are you charging peak city ticket for? It should be $5, just like the predecessor, the Atlantic ticket. You guys are just absolute mess. You guys are corrupt. You guys don't care about the riders. And you guys are destroying the car culture with this congestion pricing. I'm against it. I'm against all these discounts.
So he copies what we have to say, and then he says it.
Reevaluate it and make it better. Thank you for your time. Get John Mitchell arrested. Free Palestine and Trump 2024.
And they allow him to say that. They allow him to say that. Let's go back. Let's listen to that again.
Pricing. I'm against it. I'm against all these discounts. Reevaluate it and make it better.
Listen to this.
For your time. Get John Mitchell arrested. Free Palestine and Trump 2024.
Thank you for your remarks. Our next speaker is Jack Nuremberg.
Thank you for your remarks. They don't say anything. This goes against the whole rules of decorum. But again, these people are here to serve Wall Street. They don't really care. They like what's going on. They condone it. They condone it. And this is why I don't speak at the meetings anymore. You know what? You don't deserve to hear me speak. You don't deserve it. All right? These meetings are just... They're just a circus is what they are. They're a circus. They're a circus. They don't care what we have to say. Why bother going out of our way and wasting our time with these people? Because they don't care what we have to say. When they allow that, they don't care. Part of me thought, I'd love to go down there and really, tell them off for that. And you know what? Any one of my viewers is welcome to do that. But I'm done with these meetings. I said it before and I said it again. I'm not going to speak at one ever again. All right? I'm done with these. All right? They don't care what we have to say. All right? So let's go and talk about what they did to Charlton. Because now, they didn't let him talk. I don't know if it was at the New York... I think it was the full MTA board meeting. Well, they didn't let him talk. And I have a voice clip that I'm going to play of his testimony. Because they're obviously trying to keep us quiet. It's so obvious who these people serve. I mean, look at them. I mean, they're all Wall Street people, man. They're all Wall Street people, all right? I mean, let's go look at them again here, all right? Rob Free, all right, I know he's not from Wall Street, but he's trying to blend in with the culture, the whole board is just representative of Wall Street. It really is. So we're going to just pause it. Yeah, this guy's real Wall Street right there. These people are just characters. They really are. They're there to serve Wall Street. There's almost no diversity. I mean, it's so obvious who they serve. We all know who they serve. So let me play Charlton's comment now. I think this was for the full board. They cut him off. And they didn't let him... I'm going to play this here.
Miriam Fisher.
Good morning. Yet again, I am outraged. I am completely outraged with the MTA. I registered at exactly 9:25 a.m. How is it that I was bumped and not called? But yet, other people who came in later were called, and they weren't even talking about agenda items. They were just talking utter nonsense. This is getting on our last nerves. And we are going to file a complaint now with the governor and with the elected officials. We've had enough of this. And how dare you guys come into our communities and make a proposal. You guys took away our Atlantic ticket proposal. You guys took away all of our benefits. And now y'all want to give us a 10% discount? Really? A 10% discount for an LIRR monthly? When you took away our Atlantic ticket, and the monthlies have no transfers to a bus or subway. This is outrageous, absolutely outrageous. And with all the crime going on in the subway and everything, the subway cannot handle the overflow crowds from congestion pricing. They cannot handle that.
I think it was the full
and then,
board meeting.
To add to that, you have other issues happening in the subway. Yesterday, a man was killed because he was using crack and he fell on the tracks and died at the 110th Street station. We spoke to Chief Kemper about conditions there over a month ago. Nothing has been done. There are homeless encampments in the subway system. People are committing suicide. Nothing is being done. And you guys want to throw congestion pricing at us. This is pretty disgusting. Believe in me, as an advocate, this crap that's going on at the MTA, where advocates are being sidelined and being dismissed, is going to end. Because now we're filing a lawsuit against the MTA. That is my warning to all of you.
Thank you for your remarks. Our next speaker will be Miriam.
And I want to be part of that lawsuit as well, because it's time that the MTA be sued over this. It really is. They are there to serve Wall Street. It's so obvious. It really is. And yeah, I know. I should go there. I should face them, and I should tell them off. I know, but it's not going to make a lick of difference. It's just going to get me angry. And I just don't need the stress anymore in my life. I honestly cannot handle the stress anymore from these board meetings, which is why I'm not involved with this anymore, because it's such a negative influence on my mental health. All right? And that's why I'm putting my mental health first and not being involved in this anymore. But I am making a video explaining why once again. So we have another board meeting here, and fortunately I will say that they did leave Andy Quito's remarks out of the minutes. So if we look at the minutes from the last meeting here, you'll see that they did leave Andy Quito's remarks out about me. All right, so fortunately, at least they did that. These are the remarks. At least they did that, but they. There's Bowden. Why is Murray Bowden always the first? I don't get that. But anyway, it's just tremendous corruption is what it is. It really is. So anyway, let's go to the one more thing that I want to look at here, and one more bit of news here that we're going to talk about here is track work. Because we have some track work coming up on the main line here. That is, this is for the latest meeting here. And it's going to result in 2 weekends of reduced service. So there's going to be now I'm wondering if this is going to be a replacement of that problem switch that we're dealing with here. The one where if a eastbound train is to stop at UBS-Arena on the main line, it's got to deal with this really slow switch. So if somebody could tell me that, I would appreciate that. All right? So there's a switch installation that's going to be going on near Floral Park, and I'm really hoping that is the switch. So it says here, switch installation on the main line. So on the weekend of June 1st to 2nd, so it's the weekend after next weekend, and then another weekend later in June. So it's 2 weekends. 2 of the 3 main tracks on the main line will be taken out of service between Queens and Maryland Avenue for a switch installation. So with 2 of the 3 main tracks out of service on the main line, unfortunately, Ronkonkoma service will be reduced to hourly in both directions. Of course, they do this in the middle of the summer. Everybody's going to be on the South Shore, I guess, right? And service adjustments will be required on the Huntington, Port Jefferson, Oyster Bay, Hempstead, and Babylon Montauk branches. As a result of this, and then on the Port Washington branch, we've got track maintenance on Saturday, June 15th. The single main track between Great Neck and Port Washington will be out of service. So there will be bus service being replacing that. On the main line, Belrose platform repairs. They're going to be on Saturday, June 15th. 1 of 2 main tracks that serve as Belrose Station will be taken out of service for a period of 24 hours as repairs will be made. And with 1 main track out of service through Belrose and routing limitations through the Queens interlocking, eastbound mainline trains will bypass Elmont UBS-Arena Station for a period of approximately 30 hours. The work at Belrose Station will not begin until after the event at UBS-Arena on Friday evening. So let's go to the maps, and I'll show you where this area is that they're going to be working on. And I'm really, really hoping we haven't had any answers, but I would like some if somebody could tell me, because we're going through 2 weekends with reduced service in the middle of the summer on the Ronkonkoma line, and probably basically hourly service on the main line again. I'm assuming it's going to be due to the switch situation. So here's the Elmont UBS-Arena station. So they're going to be taking 2 tracks out of service. So I'm assuming what they're doing here is they're taking these 2 tracks out of service, and they're going to put a new switch in. That's what I'm assuming they're going to do, because here's the switch right now. Actually, it shows it right here perfectly. This is your 10, 15 mile an hour switch where the trains just crawl over. So I'm hoping that they're going to be taking this out. They're going to be fixing this here. All right? And they're going to be fixing this. But this affects 2 of the main line tracks here. All right? Though you do have 2 tracks through here. They're all the way on the other side. And because of switching limitations and stuff, that's why they have to do what they're doing. I'm assuming that is what they are doing. So I'm hoping that this switch here gets replaced, because this switch is just awful. It's really awful. And honestly, they should move that switch, and they should put a new switch in right over here. All right? And it could be a higher speed switch. That would make a lot more sense than what they have right now. So again, if somebody could tell me in the comments if that is what they're doing, somebody who knows what's going on at the railroad, I would appreciate it. Because if not, then what is being done exactly? So anyway, that's pretty much it with this video here. And again, on those 2 weekends, I'm sure everybody will be on the South Shore. And, my advice, take the Babylon branch. That's where everybody goes, because after all, that's where the chosen one lives, on the South Shore. That's, again, Who you think these people care about? They're looking out for those kind of people you see hanging out in Rockville Center on a Saturday night. They're not looking out for us. So that's it. Thank you for watching and have a good night.